Exciting news is stirring in the WWE universe as rumors swirl around the next chapter for Roman Reigns and Ronda Rousey, two of the most dominant and beloved figures in sports entertainment. With new additions to their families and fresh energy fueling their paths, fans eagerly await their anticipated returns to the squared circle. Both warriors have faced monumental challenges and victories, and now, with new personal milestones behind them, the stage is set for a powerful comeback. This time, their stories intertwine with family, legacy, and an unstoppable drive to reclaim their places at the top. The anticipation around Roman Reigns' comeback. In the ever-evolving world of WWE, few names command the reverence and excitement that Roman Reigns does. The Tribal Chief has been notably absent from WWE programming since WrestleMania 41, leaving fans and insiders alike buzzing with anticipation. The burning question on everyone's lips is, will Roman Reigns make his much-anticipated return soon? Adding fuel to the speculation, Paul Heyman, Roman's former wise man and mouthpiece, has recently dropped cryptic hints suggesting the Tribal Chief's comeback may be imminent. On the May 26th episode of Monday Night Raw, Heyman appeared in the ring flanked by a formidable new faction: Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and Big Bronson Reed. Standing tall and confident, Heyman addressed the crowd with a commanding presence, weaving subtle yet unmistakable references to Reigns. The fallout from WrestleMania 41. Roman's last appearance on WWE television was a tense moment filled with betrayal and unfinished business. After WrestleMania 41, Reigns confronted Seth Rollins, his former Shield brother turned adversary, and Paul Heyman, who had shockingly aligned himself with Rollins and the new faction. The betrayal stung deeply, setting the stage for an intense rivalry. That night, Rollins and Braun Breaker overcame Roman and CM Punk, deepening the narrative and escalating tensions. Since then, Roman has been notably absent, quietly building anticipation with every passing week. With Money in the Bank approaching, speculation has only intensified. Could Reigns return in time to shake up the card, turning the tide against Rollins and his dangerous new allies? The perfect storm for Reigns' return. Several key factors make this the perfect moment for Roman Reigns to reappear. First, the recent actions of Bronson Reed, who unexpectedly attacked CM Punk during Saturday night's main event, have tilted the balance of power in Rollins' favor. Punk and Sami Zayn are clearly outnumbered and struggling against the heel faction's relentless aggression. Roman's timely return to rescue his allies would not only provide a heroic moment, but would also reignite one of WWE's most iconic rivalries. Secondly, with Money in the Bank looming, WWE thrives on dramatic surprises. Even if Reigns hasn't been officially advertised for Raw, a shock entrance and a heroic save would electrify the audience and set up a high-stakes six-man tag team match that fans would be eagerly awaiting. A rivalry for the ages, Reigns versus Rollins. The history between Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins is one of WWE's longest and most intense sagas. From their early days as brothers in the Shield to bitter betrayals and brutal showdowns, their story is far from over. Rollins, now emboldened by the support of Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, has been stirring trouble, attacking key figures like CM Punk, Sami Zayn, and even Justo, trying to assert dominance. Roman's potential return marks the dawn of a new phase in their rivalry, possibly culminating in a high-profile one-on-one match at SummerSlam 2025. Fans eagerly await the moment when the Tribal Chief confronts the visionary Seth Rollins, cutting a fiery promo that promises retribution and closure. Ronda Rousey's candid reflections on WWE. While speculation swirls around Roman's return, Ronda Rousey's recent comments and autobiography have also been making waves. Known for her fierce in-ring persona and candid nature, Rousey has not held back in expressing her frustrations about her time in WWE. Describing the company as a sh*TSH show, she painted a raw and unfiltered picture of the backstage realities. Despite her criticisms, Rousey spoke highly of Triple H, whom she credited for believing in the women's division and supporting her personally. Their last interactions, before her departure last summer, were revealing. Rousey told Triple H, "I cannot be associated with mediocrity," reflecting her frustration with the company's status quo at the time. Behind the scenes, Vince McMahon's lingering influence. Though Triple H has officially been in charge of WWE Creative, the shadow of Vince McMahon loomed large for years. McMahon's influence continued to impact decision-making behind the scenes, often frustrating wrestlers and fans alike. Rousey revealed in her autobiography that even as recently as last year's WrestleMania, women's matches were cut short to make room for male performers, highlighting ongoing issues of gender inequality. Her biting critique extended beyond McMahon himself to include other WWE officials like Bruce Pritchard and John Laurinaitis, who have faced serious allegations and controversies. Rousey's bold revelations shed light on a darker side of the wrestling world, one where backstage politics and alleged misconduct cloud the glitz and glamour. Rousey's post-WWE career and continued impact. Since leaving WWE, Rousey has continued to make waves both in and out of the ring. She made a strong impression in ROH and has been vocal about her experiences and criticisms in various interviews and her autobiography. Her honest and unapologetic stance has sparked conversations about the treatment of women in professional wrestling and the industry's broader cultural challenges. One of her final WWE matches, a brutal MMA rules bout against longtime friend Shayna Baszler, was a testament to her fighting spirit, even as it marked the end of her WWE journey. Rousey's legacy in WWE is complex, marked by incredible talent, fierce honesty, and a willingness to challenge the status quo.